All right, everybody. I always say that's how I start like every video. I go back and I watch these videos and like cringe. But anyway, all right, everybody. So another update. I think I say that too. So I didn't post a lot last week. I said I was going to post heavy, and yeah, I didn't. I was just busy. I've got a lot going on. So we got new floors and stuff in the house, which is awesome. But lots of heavy stuff to move around, like fish tanks and pianos and all that good stuff. So we're kind of doing like the half day thing. But anyway, I want to give you guys an update. There's been some changes on the website, and all of this stuff back here, all this overwhelmingness, the stack of mail from yesterday, and like everything. Just ignore that. You can judge me after the video. So when you get on the website, you're going to see in the homepage kind of a different setup. And basically, what we're doing here is the building in motion thing, which I started over a year ago. It just didn't have a good way of implementing it into the website in a fashion in which you could click on it and it would like load in the same day. So if you like watching things, load and load, it was a really great website. But I didn't care for it personally, so I didn't really get very far with it. I implemented all the cameras and stuff in the studio or in the shop rather, and then of course I used my phones for a bunch of it. But I figured it out. So thanks to YouTube, I can host my videos on YouTube and just preview them through my website, and that's what you're seeing over here. So this is the real building in motion. You're actually watching each chapter of the project being put together, and you can just sit back and watch it all in warp speed, or you can click on it, and I'm starting to add commentaries to explain what it is that I'm doing, so it's a little more obvious. But basically, you're going to see what was featured projects is now going to be the building in motion, and you're going to see that on the homepage. Any current projects that I'm working on. Now, these are typically a couple weeks behind, but it takes me time to do it and then edit all the video and then get it all uploaded. So this new way of doing it is much faster, and it'll actually be in progress. So before I would do all the work, do all the editing, build the page, publish it. So you're seeing everything other than highlights that I'm posting on social media. You're seeing everything at one time. With this, it'll just be running and there'll be updates. Like this one says update 320, which will be updated tomorrow. But the BP guitar, which is over here now, that project is done, and that update is there. And you can just click on the more button here, and it takes you to this. And there's also a building in motion. There's somewhere right around there. Wouldn't be a good weatherman. And then, like I said, you can watch all these videos. So that's kind of what I'll be working on this week, is getting the rest of this. I post-dated some projects on here, like the Western Stargazer, that had a feature on the website. And then when the feature was over, it was just gone because there was nowhere in the portfolio for it. So portfolio page is going to be all completed projects, builds, refinishes, restorations, and the building in motion will be more of the general work, repair work, and just odds and ends and stuff, library stuff that comes through. Yeah, so that being said, I'm going to be working on root beer honey this week, and I think there's some announcements with Goldilocks, so big plans for that in the near future, and the scratch build is definitely still on the table, so working on getting all that together. But in the meantime, the website is updated. There'll be another update sometime this week, in the next couple days or so. Thanks for checking me out. We'll see you guys later. God bless. Keep on wailing like Van Halen. We'll see you later.